Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Yesterday, of course, Season 3 Reloaded dropped for Black Ops 6 and Warzone, and much less surprising news than Grand Theft Auto 6 being delayed today is that, well, the Season 3 Reloaded update is rather broken. Now, we do already have some fixes and some things being investigated. That means they'll probably be updated here very soon in regards to some of the things that this update broke. Others, though, have not had any direct mention so far. We'll cover a few of those things, hopefully put them on the radar for Call of Duty to pick up on, because there's a lot of pretty almost borderline game-breaking issues going on in Warzone right now. Like, the content's fine, that's whatever, but core gameplay is kind of concerning post Season 3 Reloaded. So first up here, like I said, we do have a couple of tweets from COD updates with things they've already fixed or other things they're looking into. First up, right as the update actually went live yesterday morning, right away, High Trip Resurgence was kind of unplayable because the lobby kept crashing. Specifically, I know on Xbox it was having some major issues, but in general it just was not a stable mode. And so right away they went into investigating that, and luckily that one is actually fixed pretty soon. They have now put out a post saying this issue has been resolved. So if you were trying to jump into High Trip Resurgence right away yesterday and running into some issues, that should now be fixed. You should be able to play that as normal. I didn't run into any hiccups or any issues with this when I was playing last night, so hopefully that's all good to go now. We obviously also saw the launch of ranked play with Season 3 Reloaded, and of course, right as this dropped, there were also several issues that happened and surfaced with this. So they say, for BO6 ranked in Warzone, we are investigating reports that the ranked play combat record does not display seasonal data correctly and can confirm that your data has not been lost. So they were talking about how ranked combat records were going to be their own specific thing with Season 3 Reloaded, the updates to them, and they don't actually display the correct stuff. Now, it is still tracking, so anything you're playing right now between multiplayer ranked or Warzone ranked is still being tracked in the back end and will be updated at one point. We just don't know when that point is going to be. And then another update that they actually already pushed live, one that was affecting a lot of players, it seemed like, and I don't think it was honestly specific to ranked play here, despite their tweets saying so. They said, with Black Ops 6 ranked play, we identified and addressed an issue that prevented ranked play loadouts from populating as expected shortly after the launch of Season 3 Reloaded. Those who logged on this morning and experienced this issue should no longer encounter any issues preventing new loadouts from being created. This was a bug that was going on across the board, not just Black Ops 6 ranked. It seemed to happen in multiplayer, and then also in Warzone. I saw a bunch of reports right as the update dropped saying, hey, wait a minute, I just made this whole loadout and I jumped in game and it's not there anymore. You know, what's going on with that? So that one should be updated now, and that issue should no longer be occurring. And this is far from everything that ended up breaking with this update or things that are being investigated because of what this update did to gameplay. But quick reminder, as we are going through everything here today, if you are new to the channel, you want to make sure that each and every single day you are in the know for everything going on in COD, whether it's news, updates, patch notes, meta breakdowns. It's all right here, so feel free to hit that subscribe button, turn on those post notifications, and if you enjoyed this video, you do want to shed some more light on some of the other missing updates and acknowledgments for other pretty game-breaking bugs that we'll cover here in just a moment, be sure to drop a like on the video. It really does help share it around to new viewers. Next up, this is one of the most game-breaking issues right now post Season 3 Reloaded. Ran into this a ton of times last night, and it is incredibly frustrating. In Warzone, they are now investigating an issue causing armor plate animations to sometimes play without actually applying the intended effect. Basically, with this, if you're using tempered at times, it'll cause you to put in 3 plates instead of 2, but it'll only actually put in 2 plates. If you're not using tempered, you'll get a plating animation for 4 plates instead of 3, and it eats the extra plate, so you are constantly running out of plates. This armor animation is just brutal right now in gameplay because of how much time you're wasting plating up and then what it's actually giving you in terms of your armor plates stacking up again. So really hope this one gets fixed here soon. You never know, there may be a post at Zach inbound later on in this video, but this is a distinct and drastic issue that needs to be fixed ASAP, because quite frankly, it's destroying gunfights and your armor economy, if you will. We also finally got a slight weapons update here that was not mentioned in the patch notes, despite these changes going into effect yesterday when Season 3 Reloaded dropped. They say in Warzone with today's update, we've re-enabled the Reclaimer 18 shotgun and the MTZ 762 Heretic carbine conversion kit. So both of those were disabled because various different bugs causing them to be way stronger than intended. They are now back in the game and not nearly as good as they once were. Now, like I said, there's also several game-breaking and very, very concerning large issues that Call of Duty has not addressed yet. And I want to detail some of these because I want to get as much attention on these as possible in hopes that we can get them fixed soon. Ebates actually ended up posting several different tweets as the season was rolling out with issues that they were running into. He does go through and mention this issue with the plates where you are plating up way too much, so they did actually catch that. There's also a weird delay happening with tempered in general when putting on plates, which is kind of strange and a little bit awkward there. The revive bug, which has been ongoing for a while now, since the first day of not just Verdansk here, but Black Ops 6 Warzone. I remember being on Area 99 and this issue happening to me. You can at times get knocked and no one can revive you, or vice versa. Your teammate can go down and you can't revive them. Basically a match ruining bug here if this happens at the wrong time, and regardless of what time it happens, it's insanely annoying to run into. You wipe a squad, you save the day, you go to res your teammate, and the game says nope, he deserves to have to spectate or head to the gulag, right? So really frustrating bug there that has got to get fixed. There's also a weird thing going on right now where in the pregame lobby, it wasn't happening consistently for me, but it definitely was going on throughout the day yesterday. You could actually drop your weapons in the pregame lobby and then find them in the actual match. So if you landed hospital at the start of the pregame lobby and dropped your guns, when the match loaded in, you could pick up your weapons right away. Like they spawn in when the game starts. You don't even have to go to a loadout drop. So that one actually kind of helps players, but still a large issue. And then lastly here, one that I ended up posting about, Battle Royale on Verdansk just doesn't let you play matches. Every single time I played for 5-6 hours last night, grinding away, getting some gameplay footage for you guys in upcoming videos, and we were playing a lot of high trip Resurgence. Those matches were going fine. We could do that fine and dandy, right? The second we jump over to Battle Royale quads on Verdansk, every single lobby that we played crashed out. It froze, everyone got stuck, and the server died and lost connection to host or server or whatever, popped up and kicked us out of the game. We quite literally were not able to go past the first zone in a single Battle Royale quads match last night. I'm not sure if it also applied to duos and solos as well. Didn't check out those personally, but every single match crashed out, which obviously makes the game completely unplayable. Haven't seen any direct mention of this from Call of Duty, but I saw a lot of people saying, yeah, my game keeps crashing. Anyone else just crash out 8 times in a row? You know, everyone else disconnects at random. Insanely annoying bug there. Like I said, just doesn't let you actually play a full match. You have to go to a different mode and a different playlist if you want to actually continue playing. So it's a bummer because season 3 was delayed a few weeks and it dropped, and it was one of the smoothest updates and most stable drops that we've had in some time when Verdansk first launched. And then you get to season 3 reloaded and it's right back to the same cycle of, yeah, there's new updates, you can definitely notice them. There's also 1,000,001 new bugs and glitches, and several of them are pretty extreme and game altering, if not game breaking. So like I said, really hope we can get some attention on this. If you guys want to help share the video around, be sure to drop a like on it. If you're new to the channel, you want to stay in the know, so when some of this stuff gets updated and fixed, or they acknowledge more things they're looking into, I'll be covering all of that. Feel free to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.